Hello everyone. This video I've put together took me quite a long time and it was a lot of learning, but I really hope it'll help you out. It'll be a series of short clips where I put together things I learned as I was playing. So after you complete the main quest line, it seems like the game is over, but that's really just a fraction of what this game has to offer. There's just no more quests to do that I'm aware of. Just enjoy. Leave a comment if you have anything to add or anything to share with the community, because I would really like to expand the information on this game since there isn't very much out there. Thank you so much for watching, and please leave a like and subscribe if you found this video helpful. Thank you. Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you the infinite money trick you can use in Gardenia Prologue to continually make money in this game to use on whatever you want. If you want to buy more seeds or if you want to go to the slot machine, here's what you have to do. First you have to find a crafting table. I usually use the one right next to the house. And all you have to do is find items in your inventory that aren't useful to you. Like I'm choosing a bunch of seeds that I don't feel like planting, and all you have to do is press triangle on PlayStation or Y on Xbox to drop them into the crafting table. And generally you get about 1 coin per item, but if you look at the item when in the menu, in the bottom right hand corner of the description, you'll see like a dollar amount, and that's about the amount you'll receive when you do this trick. So I'm gonna continually drop these. I like to keep one stick because sticks can be useful in this game for opening snails and things like that. Now all you have to do is go to your coin stack, your money stack, and drop 1 coin on top. And there you have it. That's how you make infinite money in this game. We spent 1 coin and we made a lot back. Let's see how much we made. 107. So we started with 69 and now we have 107. So that was 38 coins we gained. As you play Gardenia and you're just walking around breaking snails and picking up items, you will find recipe scrolls just either laying around like this, or they could possibly pop out of the snail shell. So far I'm on day 19 or 20 and recipes are starting to show up for me left and right. It was maybe about 10 days or so where I didn't really find any recipes, but now they're just, see, here's one right here. What do we unlock? Wooden fence. So now if I have the materials, I can make a wooden fence. Generally, the best way to progress in this game is just to interact with the world. You just want to walk around, pick up fertilizer. Also, if you look at my inventory down there, you can hold a lot of things. Now, you only have a total of 30 slots, but each slot, from what I can tell, could probably hold hundreds to possibly thousands in a stack. So as you see, how I progress through the game is just walking around with the stick and picking up everything. If my inventory gets full, then I will just go to a crafting table, drop all the seeds and things like that on the crafting table, and exchange them for coins. Now we just got another recipe scroll. Let's see what it is. Twine. Okay, we'll see what we can make with that tomorrow. A big tip for this game is durability with your tools. So if you see the axe right here, it has a durability left of 31%. You know, when you get it, it's 100%, but each time you use it, its durability goes down. But the stick itself can be used to break up bushes and snail shells, and the durability is infinite. You could take this stick and break infinitely. You could break hundreds, possibly thousands of items, and as you can see, there's no durability bar, so you can continually use just one stick to harvest as much items as you want. Okay, I'm just starting a new day, and hopefully we'll find some more scrolls. Oh. Frog statue, which we already have a few of those over here. Frog statues are actually worth 20 or 30 gold apiece. So let's see what the recipe for it is. Wood, stone, stone knot, bar. You know, even with that, it still seems like, you know, that could be a good money-making method, would be to make and then sell the frog statues. Generally, this game rewards you for just exploring and picking up things and just playing the game. I haven't found much reward in planting trees and seeds, and that's probably based on if you see the bars on the bottom right-hand side of the screen. It seems like this island, this prologue is designed to not have a problem with nature. So I'm thinking in the full release, what's going to happen is that bar will probably be down 75%, 50% or empty. And like in the first, you know, one of the first quests in the game, you had to clean up this beach and there was a lot of pollution and smoke and smog. And the beach just looked, you know, unsightly. So I'm thinking that's going to be, you know, what we're going to have to do moving forward is making sure to, when moving from area to clean things up, use the recipes to make things look pretty, like make fences and clean up maybe like dead trees in the ground, and you'll be rewarded, I believe, handsomely for planting flowers, bushes, and trees and things like that. But I see over here we have another scroll, so I'm going to pick it up and see what we've unlocked. Geotype Scythe. Very cool. Let's see if that's something I'm able to make. Bar, 5 coal, 2 knots in that, but I do not have the recipe to make any bars yet, except this bar, but the game so far has not provided me with whatever that first element is. I'm not sure if that means a random element, like random ore, because it looks pretty unspecific in comparison to the ones in my inventory. But I'll go try it right now and see what we come up with, because that's my biggest roadblock in this game is I don't have access to bars to make more pickaxes and continue on, you know. It seems like that's it for quests, because all you can get from Moxie is seeds, and all you can get from Mr. C is teleport essence. So if I could just figure out or unlock the, how do you say, the bars, it probably would help extend my gameplay, and I could start mining more rocks and experimenting more with the mechanics of this game. But let's see what we got out of this recipe scroll. Fertilizer. See, that's not very helpful, since fertilizer is just laying around everywhere. Now, that would be helpful probably, like I said earlier, in the main game, but not in this situation, since the game just hands fertilizer to you like this right here. The fertilizer is always highlighted with this red line going into the sky. You can always see it from far away. And I think that's just a leftover marker from the previous quest, maybe a little bug, because I don't think in the full version it's going to make sense for when you're walking around, you see fertilizer and it's just going to be lit up like that. I think it's not going to hold your hand as much as it does in the prologue. It'll probably get you going at first and say, okay, go here, do this, this is the tutorial. But long term, you probably will have to make your own fertilizer, especially in areas that are desolate, possibly maybe a desert area, which who knows, could be in there, or just a really polluted area. There might be no resources. You might have to run back to an area like this, make fertilizer, and then go into, you know, a more damaged area. But let's see what this recipe scroll is going to be like. Iron bar. Oh my god, here we go. Wait, let's see if I have 4 coal, 1 stick, or 4 iron. Okay, here we go. This is exactly what I was asking for. Let's travel to the house. And on the Steam, the PC version, apparently you can tag recipes to put up onto your HUD here so you can make them quickly, but I have not found that option. And I look at the controls and yeah, there's nothing like that. Also, there's this really cool camera option. You can take beautiful photos of Gardenia. The only issue is, I don't know where the photo album is. Yeah, every button I press besides circle and square just do absolutely nothing. So I'm not sure if that's actually unlocked, but from what I remember from the recipe, it was 4 iron, 2 coal, 1 stick, and 1 gem. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god. Okay. Now, since we have the iron bar, we can make the scythe and unlock new content. So here we go. It takes 1 bar. Oops, that's the incorrect scythe. 1 bar, 4 sticks, 2 wood, and 1 gem. So, let's get my bar out. So it's 1 bar. 2 sticks. 4 wood, I believe. The other way around. And 1 gem. Strange, that was the axe. Did I mess up here? Maybe you have to do it in a specific order. Okay. Maybe you have to do it in a specific order. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another bar. Actually, what I'm going to do first is I think I'm just going to get rid of these seeds. I do not like these crowding up my inventory space. Coal. And these are our most useful things at the moment. So it was, if I remember correctly, 4 ore, 2 coal, and 1 stick, with a gem, of course. Okay, Now for the scythe, looks like we have to do it in order. First it is the ore. Then it is 4 sticks. 2 wood. And a crystal. Here we go. Very exciting. Alright. Now let's see what type of items we get. Nothing. Nothing. Stargrass. So we get stargrass seeds, so if we want to... Oh, and we get fiber, which will help us make twine. Miscant grass. Fiber. Grass seeds. Okay. Well, now we have the seeds and the recipes to do that. And now, you know, gameplay can continue infinitely now that we have the ability to craft all the weapons again, or I guess the tools again. So my next task would be unlocking more scrolls and decorating the island. Another tip I have is everything you do in this game progresses time. So the time is marked in the bottom right hand corner, the bar with the sun. As you see, the time is almost up, it's almost empty, and we're in the dawn. We're in the evening. I meant not the dawn, the evening. And how it goes by is little things like picking up seeds. If you watch right now on the bar, it moved a little bit. So everything you do progresses time. Whether it's chopping a tree, whether it's picking up something, crafting something, everything progresses time along. And that's something that you do want to progress in this game, since I believe that the biggest factor in progressing is time. Time and just interacting with the game. And the best strategy, in my opinion, is to just run out the time every day, collecting resources until the sleeping quest starts, and then that's your little warning that you only have a few more things that you can do, but it'll still let you continue on. So see how we're still picking up fertilizer? Still able to break snails and pick up stones, but eventually it will stop us. Hopefully soon. Oh, we just unlocked a new scroll. Geotype Pickaxe. Okay. Let's see. Here's another snail to break. Okay. We're still going. Okay. That noise right there means your day is completely over. You cannot pick up anything. You cannot interact anymore. You have to go to bed. Just like in real life, when you wear yourself out, you have a long day, you worked hard, you have to go to bed. Another tip I have for you is when you want to harvest wood, it's best to pick up wood, like dead wood off of the ground, opposed to cutting trees down, since these trees are contributing to the biome, and you can find dead trees on the ground if you just look long enough, like right here. And all you need is an axe, and you will get pieces of wood, possibly money, and some sticks. And you're cleaning up, the area as well. Now remember that the durability of the axe is limited, so it's smart not to spend all of your time harvesting wood, because you might need your axe later for something important. One of the most important factors in this game, in my opinion, is inventory management. So what I like to do is place all of my tools on the left side of the inventory, so I can switch between them easily as I need, since we need the scythe for grass and we need the axe for stones. And we need this for the axe for chopping down trees. Now, in my opinion, it's not a good idea to chop down trees unless they say mature on them. So this one says mature. Okay, we let this one grow to full maturity and we'll be able to get the most out of them as we can, opposed to this one. Oh, this is a bush anyway, but opposed to some younger plants that will say immature. Okay, here we go. We just got a new scroll. Let's see what it is. Geotype bar. Okay, perfect. Okay, now we can make more durable tools. Find crystals is inside of this cave. There should be some laying on the ground over here. Which there's not, that's okay. But if you have your pickaxe, you can always go to a crystal axe or crystal rock, hit it with your pickaxe, and you will get a couple of crystals out of it. And crystals are probably the most valuable resource in the game, since it's used in basically every crafting reaction. So this cave is one of your best, resources. And crystal rocks like these will give you crystals, and these brittle stones will give you other minerals like stone. Let's see, another crystal rock will give us, of course, crystals, and there's also brittle rocks. Let's see if we can find a brittle rock. Always pick up your iron ore, and let's see if I can find a brittle rock. We're going to check at the top of this mountain first. To open these chests whenever you find them, because they have the possibility of giving you rare items, coins, or even scrolls. So this time we got gold coins, looks like some mint stone, and a water stone. Found another scroll, let's see what it is. Amber necklace. Okay, good. The amber necklace is worth 30 to 50 coins, I forget how much, but that is an awesome item to trade in for coins at the crafting table. Was heading to the house to take a rest, but I found one more recipe for the day. Let's see what it is. Okay, Wolfram Pickaxe. I believe we have the recipe to make the Wolfram bars, so we'll also be able to make the Wolfram Pickaxe, and I'll probably do that whenever these axes break. Now this is a Cleavable Stone, and you get different items out of Cleavable Stones opposed to Crystal Stones. So on this one we got coal. Be useful if you say don't have the recipe for coal and you don't have any coal, but you need coal for another recipe. So it'd be good to, if you have a pickaxe, break those if you're looking for coal. Now those are actually a lot harder to find than crystal rocks. It took me quite a bit of time to find one because I only came across crystal rocks for a while. Another scroll, let's see what it is before it falls off the cliff. Oh no. Okay, I'm not risking it. Geotype axe, perfect. Okay, I have almost all of the higher tier tools unlocked now. Oh, here's another scroll. Let's see. Bucket. Now, why would I need a bucket? I honestly have no clue. But, at least I have the recipe for it now. Let's see what's in the cave. Just empty rocks. Every day that you play this game, resources regenerate. So in case you go to the cave and you have, you know, got everything out of there, that's okay, because you can just go to sleep and come back in a day or two. And see, this, I think I broke these yesterday, so they haven't rejuvenated yet. But already items are spawning in the ground in here. So it shows that you can still come back to an area and continually get resources from it. And like always use your stick to break snails so you don't use up the durability of your tools, which are much more valuable since you have to craft those. Okay, we found another scroll. Let's see what it is. Wolfram Axe. Perfect. Perfect. We're making progress. It's going to be based on traversal. The best way to traverse in this game is jumping and flying, but the only way to do that is to collect all of the mushrooms, which I will leave my guide to finding all of the mushrooms in the link at the end of the video. So when you get blue mushrooms, that allows you to jump one extra time. See how on the bottom left there's 3 black and 3 5? So jump once, that's normal jump. Jump twice, that's 2, and each one you do, it takes a mushroom until you run out. Now, if you're in the air and you hold jump, then you fly. Now, the trick to this is when you're flying through the air, let's say you want to get across here. Let's say I skip this rock and I jump and then I fly. I run out of fly energy before I can get there. And you cannot jump after you have flown. You can only fly after you've jumped. So you use all of your jumps first, and then you can fly. And then you'll land on this island. So that is how to get to this part of the island. Now you can get to this little rock island with less mushrooms, because over here is where you unlock one of the mushrooms, I believe. Of course, I've already done it, but it would be somewhere over here. And as soon as you get all of the mushrooms, the game becomes much easier. An island, and you need to get back to shore. The quickest way back to the shore is a teleporting trick, and all you have to do is touch the water. Addition to snails, you can also break clamshells with the stick, opposed to using your tools. Seeds for a specific plant, if you like it and you want to plant it somewhere, is to use your stick and go up to a bush and break it, and you will get the seed for that specific plant and some extra things. This game, every few days you want to try and go to the highest points of the mountains and the tops, and the chest will respawn every few days. Pretty randomly, but they're always pretty rewarding. So this one gave us a bunch of money. And that's usually what you find. Maybe a scroll, maybe some ore, but it's always good to, you know, deviate from your normal path and see what you can find at the ends of the map. I finally found a new scroll. I was starting to get worried that I'd found everything. Let's see what it is. Snail statue. Okay. That's nothing new. I mean, I already had the snail statue. I didn't have the recipe to make it, but it's good that I can at least make it now as a money-making method. New scroll. This one was inside a snail shell. Let's see what it is. Large path stone. Okay, that'd be good for some decorating purposes. Nice. Shells, in my opinion, are probably the best items to harvest in this game because there's such a wide variety of items that you can get from them, from scrolls to sky stones to seeds to trees, bushes, flowers, and it really takes nothing, from your own resources to do so. All you need to do is find a stick and then break the shell. Now we got nothing from those two, but that's okay. Okay, we got a spruce tree seed. You're almost guaranteed to get something every few shells. Stone. See, the stones we can use to craft pathways. So, the snails are really, something that shouldn't be overlooked. I think it's one of the most powerful items in the game. So whenever you start a new game, there's always a chance that in your front yard, there will be 1 to 2 recipes like we see here. So this is a brand new day. As you can see in the bottom right hand corner, the sun bar is full and we got a new recipe. Let's see what it is. Stool, okay. Okay, let's see. I wonder where we could put something like that. I'm gonna have to really decorate this area at some point because I'm really starting to unlock everything, and it'd be really cool to get some stools and tables. For you is to always check places that you haven't been to recently. So if you realize you haven't been under this bridge in a while, look, I haven't been here for a while, and there's money, there's snail shells that might have something good in them. Like this stone, like that stone, okay. See, those are useful. I haven't been up on this hill in a while, so who knows, there could be something up here. I never go up here for whatever reason. Just doesn't seem that interesting to me. Oh, and here's a scroll. So you see, just in real time, it pays off to always check unfamiliar surroundings. And I would, of course, never cut this tree. This is a huge tree. And I don't know if you can grow trees this big by yourself in this game, so. But let's see what the recipe is. What? That's it? Oh. Well, that tells me that we've probably collected every recipe. And what I'm going to do is hunt for another one. Oh, look, we found one right here. And if this is also a gold coin, that means I've unlocked everything. Okay. So we've unlocked every recipe. So what I will do now is I will go through my recipe book and show you everything. So, in case if you don't have the recipe unlocked, if you at least know what ingredients you need, you could possibly craft it on your account without having to find the recipe first, because it is pretty aggravating, not having the tools you need, but also not having the recipe to make the tools. So here is the full recipe list. So basically for any tree or plant or flower, you want 1 seed, 1 fertilizer, and 1 stone. And that will get you a sapling, which you can place anywhere in the world. I guess besides, on rocks and water. So as you can see, it's the same all the way throughout. Really nothing changes. It's just, 1 seed, 1 fertilizer. And then when we get down to tools, this is where it gets a little bit more complicated. For some reason, the game gives you the recipes for the tools first, but that might be different for you than it is for me. For a long time, I had no clue where this bar was going to come from, how I could make it. I tried all kinds of things, but eventually I found the recipe. But as you see, 5 sticks, 2 wood, 1 bar, and a crystal makes you an axe. 1 bar, 1 sky stone 2 wood, 1 coal, 1 stick, and a crystal makes you a pickaxe. 1 bar, 4 wood, I meant 2 sticks. Ugh, I meant 4 sticks, 2 wood, and 1 crystal makes a scythe. There's a recipe for a pathstone, recipe for a statue, and then there was the first recipe for a bar. Strangely enough, that symbol didn't translate to me. I mean, does that mean... See, this one's different. This is iron bar. And then that symbol for that bar, that's not something that I've ever picked up. And at this point, as you see, I have unlocked everything in the game. So there's the recipe for the fence, a recipe for stronger axes, stronger scythes. And that's it. Today I'm going to show you how to make the Geotype Pickaxe. What we need to make the Geotype Pickaxe is 1 Geotype bar or blue bar, 4 coal, a stone knot, 2 stone logs, a regular iron bar, and a crystal. So first we will start with a Geotype bar, which the recipe for that is right here. We need 4 of that blue looking, the Geotype ore, 3 coal, 1 stick, and a gem. So I'll go ahead and add those to the inventory right now. So we need this, 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 and this. So just to double check the recipe, 4, 3, 1, and 1. Oops, wrong ore, I apologize. And now we have a Geotype bar. I'm going to go ahead and place that off to right here for right now. And then what we want to make is a regular iron bar. And the recipe for the iron bar is 4 iron ore, 1 stick, 2 coal, and a crystal. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2. So now we have both bars needed to create this axe. So next, the rest of what we need is 1 stone knot, 2 stone logs, and 4 coal. So let me add those to the inventory right now. Here's the stone wood knot. Here's this. We can get rid of this ore. And I believe that's everything. Let me just make sure. So 1 blue, 4 coal, 1 knot, 2 log, and 1 iron with a crystal. And there we have it, a Geotype Pickaxe. And of course there's no reaction there, I just wanted to see what would happen. Now this pickaxe probably has a much higher durability than the first axe you receive in the game. Thank you for watching, and comment if you have any questions or concerns. And here's another scroll. It's probably just going to be 1 coin because I believe I unlocked everything. Yep. How tragic. Next tip I have for you is regarding amber. If you're looking for amber, you can usually find amber in sandy areas, like on the beaches. Occasionally I'll find them in treasure chest, and that's about it. The tip I have for you is if for some reason you run out of money, usually you can walk around and just look around on the floor long enough and you'll be able to find a coin. And if you remember, you can use just 1 coin to turn many miscellaneous items into money. So in case you ever do run out of money, you'll always have more money to make. Another tip that I learned is the Geotype axe has I think exactly double the durability of the regular axe that the game gives you. Next tip will be stones again. Generally, you can find geotype ores in brittle stone. But instead this time we got opal and a regular stone. Let's see what this one has. This was just 2 stones. And those darker brittle rocks will give you coal and possibly amber. So we'll go ahead and check in here again and see what's going on. There's usually always iron ore on the ground. You always get crystals, 100% out of crystal rocks, so it's a guaranteed way to get crystals. And cleavable stone, yeah, it's always coal, always iron, more cleavable stone. Okay, we got a water stone. Those are pretty rare, so that was a good find. And there we go. Crystals and brittle stone will give us a wolfram ore. I've yet to find one of these yet, so these are extremely rare. Very nice. After all the few, maybe 5 hours I put into this game, that is the first wolfram ore I found. And the rest of these rocks will just give us crystals. And we're nearing the end of the day, so we'll go ahead and leave. But I'm very excited that we got that wolfram ore because I need that to make... Where is it? One moment, please. I need it to make that type of ore right there, and I need 4, so it's going to take me a lot more mining to be able to find that, but that still was a very, very lucky find. Now, to compare the odds, what I'll do is I'll show you how many of each ore that I have. So that's iron ore. This is geotype ore. And now this is the wolfram ore. So you see, I've received 66 iron ore. I've used about 4 or 5 of those. I have 5 geotype ore. I've used 4 of those, I believe. And now 1 wolfram ore. So if you think about that, that's about for every 70, 80 iron ore, I get 8 geoite ore, and for about every 80 iron ore, I get 1 wolfram ore. So that is a pretty rare find right there. I'm very happy about that. Alright, well, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you learned a lot. I learned a ton making the video, and this Gardenia Prologue has a lot more to offer than it first seems like. So if you did play it and you felt like you were done, why not give it another chance, because there's a lot of things that I wasn't able to catch on camera, a lot of things that I can't show you just because I wasn't expecting to stumble across it. But I plan on making more videos very soon, and I'm very excited for the release of the full game. There's going to be a stream on Twitch tomorrow from the developers, so go ahead and give that a watch on December 1st at 2, I believe. And they're going to be showcasing the full game. So let's get hyped, guys. Thank you. Bye.